Hello lead coders, let's do the lead code 206 today, reverse linked list, and this problem has been characterized as easy. So let's do it in a super fast style. We'll do this in C because usually I like to do linked list problems in C, not in Python, because C has pointers and linked list kind of goes well with C's style of coding. So now this problem is very simple. It says that given a linked list, reverse the linked list. So you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how are we going to do this? So let's take this list node. So this is the function prototype they have given. You have to return the node. You are given a node which is the head. So we'll start with 3 pointers to work with. Basically, if you think about it, we're gonna do something like, let's say like this, something like while temp. Whenever you think of linked list, always think of while temp kind of paradigm. So you just do a next equal to temp next, but we haven't declared next. Like what the heck is next, right? So how are we going to fix that problem? Otherwise, compiler will give a lot of issues to us. So you say struct list node star prep. So previous, if you take a particular node like this, what is the previous node to this? 2. So that is the previous we are referring to here, not the previous or like in a doubly linked list inside the list node itself. So you start this, then you say again, and this would be your scratch variable which will use to store the temporary stuff, and then you will do temp itself which will be initialized to head. Now with these 3 things we start doing next equal to temp next, right? Next equal to temp next. Now you see next equal to temp next. So basically we have, so if imagine you're working on node 1, so but then eventually you have to move all the way to 5. So how do we store, make sure that in the end we get to move to 2? So what you do is, first thing you do is save next. So next equal to temp next. Now you say temp. Now the idea of reversing is taking the next pointer of temp 1 and basically pointing it to its previous pointer, or 2. Instead of pointing to 3, it points to its previous node. So temp next equal to prep, previous pointer. Now and previous itself moves to next pointer, which is temp in this case. At any point in time you're working on this temp, this is previous, and so that is why previous. So when you move, you say previous equal to temp. Previous moves 1 step forward. So you can say here, comment in the comment, previous pointer moves 1 step forward. Similarly, at this point, after this point, before we leave the while loop, we will do what is known as temp itself will move 1 step forward. So in a way, if you think about it, what is happening here is temp moves 1 step forward. Or temp or current pointer, we can also could have named temp as current to basically indicate its correct significance. So that's this. Now would it pass just by this? If you think about it, you reverse the list. No, because first of all you have not returned prep. Ultimately it wants you to return the new head. which will be the last pointer when temp moves around, prep will point it to 1. So prep. But then would it pass now? You also have to take care of always the corner cases. So this is if head equal to null, then you say return null, right? If head next. Now you see, a lot of people make the mistake saying if head equal to null or head next equal to return null. But what if you are given a linked list with just one node? So head will not be null, head next will be null. But in that case you can't return null, you have to return at least the head. So if head next equal to null, so that's why you have to decouple those two statements and those two conditions, and basically you have to say return head. So in one case when it is empty list you return null, in other case you return head. Now with that, let's see if it works. I think it should work. Wrong answer. What happened? Did we mess up somewhere? So if you see here, head equal to null, then return null. Okay, if head next equal to, if head next equal to null. I think that was, we were missing that. So run again. And there you go, it's accepted. Now let's try to submit it. So it's a very classic problem, reverse a linked list. It's always asked in the interviews. I hope it would help you to practice this problem and solve it easily when the question is asked. So until next time, I will have to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions for any videos, please do tell them in the comment section. And also if you could send some likes or subscriptions on the way to this channel, it will really help the longevity of this channel for it to survive over the years. So I would really appreciate those two things. And for now, goodbye and see you next time.